Folks, do you also pay attention to signs? I don't mean like signs from the universe. I don't really go for that superstition stuff. I've had a trio of crows following me for weeks, and I refuse to believe that their ominous whispers and the voices of my dead grandparents carry any significance. I'm talking about actual signs, advertisements for goods, services, etc. I know we're all sick and tired of how the modern world is constantly finding new ways to bombard us with ads, but I just want to say, this set is brought to you by NordVPN. With over 5,000 private servers across more than 60 countries, one easy click can let you violate Netflix's terms of service or disguise the fact that you're masturbating. Use code FAKEAD at checkout for 0% off your first 3 months. But being serious, there's just something I enjoy about a posting in physical space and seeing how the poster tries to communicate with people. Like, it used to be that if you got on the freeway from here and went north, you'd come across this billboard for a restaurant called Pea Soup Anderson's, informing you that it was only 186 miles away. The restaurant closed last year, so I don't know if the billboard's still there. I kind of regret my decision not to go. Except I don't, because Pea Soup Anderson's sounds fucking disgusting, but you gotta admire their gumption. Los Angeles is just a great city to live in if you're someone like me, by which I mean a freaky little sign pervert. My favorites are all of the ads for accident attorneys. Like, you've got Los Justicieros, who, based on their bus ads featuring capes, are a Spanish-speaking Justice League of ambulance chasers. Among Spanish-speaking ones, you've got The Amigo, un abogado de accidentes, who isn't committed enough to the Spanish thing to be El Amigo for some reason. But my absolute favorite, and if you've drove anywhere for like 20 minutes in Southern California, you've doubtlessly seen billboards for this guy. So if you know who I'm talking about, say it with me. Sweet James. Yeah, there we go. You know him with the suit and the glasses and the beard that honestly does not look very sweet, but he says he is, and why wouldn't an attorney misrepresent the truth? I just love it. He's like, he doesn't have a gimmick. He's just an accident attorney who calls himself Sweet James, and he's a super fun logo on his billboards, like blue and white, semi-cursive lettering with like a swoosh going under. It looks like it belongs on a baseball card. I wish that he had one. Straight up, I would hunt down and burn every Honus Wagner card in existence if it would manifest a Sweet James rookie card from the Aether. Which I know is a shocking statement. Not the fact that I would do it, but that a fucking nerd like this knows who Honus Wagner is, or even what Basset Ball is in the first place. But I'm kind of a hypocrite, because the thing I love about Sweet James is what I hate about this entirely separate business. Back when I lived in the DC area, I saw this truck that was colorful, and honestly, it was like the most wondrous truck I'd ever seen in my life. It had an old-timey portrait of an old-timey man with a glorious old-timey mustache on his face. And the truck asked a question in bold red letters: "Who but W.B. Mason?" And I had to know, who but W.B. Mason indeed? What wonders has this great man to show us? Why, it seems to me that the circus must be in town. So I excitedly read the rest of the truck. Who but W.B. Mason? For office supplies, furniture, and printing. I was bamboozled! It should not be legal to have a product that boring and packaging that fun. The only other time I've gotten that mad at a truck was I'm walking down the street and I see a moving truck for this company called Two Guys in a Truck that only had one guy in it. I could have taken that on its own, but immediately afterwards there was a Goodwill truck that did have two guys in it, and I just wanted to redistribute the trucksmen and make all right with the world. I know it's a stupid thing to care about, but I believe in accurate signage and the power it can have over your experience. Like, last week, I drove past this sex shop called Secrets of Hollywood, which had a few signs on the wall advertising its stock of fetish gear, sexy lingerie, and hot movies. And sure, you could argue it's in the best interest of a business to say what kind of business it is and what they sell, but also, way to ruin the secrets, guys! Like, I think it'd be sexier if they maintained an air of mystery about it. Like, you're walking down the street, you come by and go, "Oh, Secrets of Hollywood? What's that?" You'll have to come inside to find out. Ooh. And then you go in, and it's full of fetish gear and sexy lingerie and hot movies. That's not just sexy, folks. That's seduction. And you can take that expert opinion from me.
Burbank.
The #1 sign pervert in Los Angeles. Thank you. That's my time. I'm Max Sweck. You want to see more of me? Put up a sign somewhere. I'll be there.